Hello? Yep. Hello, everybody. My name is Art, and welcome to the live stream we're having right now. For those who do not know, today is Saturday. We're going to be broadcasting our show in just a little bit. And today's episode will revolve around a tutorial. It's really cool. I got this thing optimized as best as I can. So let's give it 5 more minutes and then we'll begin. Alright, I think we're about to begin. Let's do this thing. Yeah, we're good. Hello everybody, my name is Art, and today we're going to be drawing and sketching the logo for this section of my videos. They're called Turos Tutorials. The reason for this naming is... Oh! Hello! Oh, comment section, one second. Activity feed, no. Come on, chat bar, work with me. I swear, my mobile phone is just terrible. Well, hello, my viewers. Hey, Nova. Let me see. Get that done. Good. You probably won't see this, but I have a performance matrix system on the currently on the bottom of the screen. Yeah. It's there for just testing out the speed and things of this entire system I've set up. We're using my personal computer for this because my friends are currently in some other place. We're planning on doing a high-end one tomorrow when we get the chance and everything. So tomorrow, stay tuned. We'll have a better stream hopefully tomorrow. For right now, though, there we go. For right now, though, we'll get started on our program. Let me just pull this up really quick. I mentioned in the last one. Let me see that one again. Yeah, I mentioned in the first Turos Tutorials section, artwork making stream, test 5, that I was showing you guys my methods and things for designing and creating all you see that was on my Twitch account. Not to mention what you're seeing right now with this giant logo and everything. How I showed you guys my methods and things for that. So far, it's pretty good. But the video, due to my computer's terrible settings and things like that, I didn't get the best quality of a video. And for the most part, it's because my CPU was just, just dying. It was awful. Comments. There you go. Oh, 1 second. I gotta pull up my thing here, the dashboard. Okay. You guys see blank right here in this big section, but from what I can see, I have like 2 monitors and things. It's quite a wonderful setup and everything. Let's see. Wrong dashboard. Stupid thing. Well, so far 11 minutes in, and nothing's crashing or anything, or stuttering. Is it coming out clear, Nova? Come on. There we go. Fix that up a little bit. Hopefully I can see comments now. There we go. That's better. That's better. Took a bit. I had to set this thing up. Ah, the audio. Here, I can fix that right now. I don't want to record. Properties. Okay. Is it still staticky a bit? It might be because this headset. It's okay. Okay, let me just have it here. If it's still static, I apologize. I'm working with subpar equipment and things. But gotta make do with what you got. So, for this video, like I said, we're going to be tackling pretty much my methods and things. Just for a brief reminder and things like that, I'll pull this up. Show you guys some a bit of my talents. As you can see here, oh yeah, it's coming out clear there. You can see right here, simplistic. Then you see here, even more simplistic, yet has a fine detail in things, including shadow and lighting effects, or shading and lighting effects, things like that. And then, the style I had for these fonts and things, quite wonderful. Today, as you can see right here, yeah, right here, I'm not liking the design of that one. I'm not liking the design of this big thing. It's too simplistic. I think we can do better. And because I know we can do better, we're going to do exactly that today. We're going to be designing a better logo for this part of the show. So let's begin. The current program we are using is, as stated, the GNU Image Manipulator program. We're going to be drawing the whole thing just straight up. All right, let's begin. First, we go to New, File. Sorry. First, we go to File, then New, and select it. I usually create my pictures at a resolution of 1280 by 720. It's the screen size of everything you see right before you. It's a standard mobile phone screen size. It works for me. But you can set it to whatever you want. Today I'm going to do this. Okay. Oh dear. Gotta zoom out really quick. There we go. Excellent. Now, I've already mentioned before that working in this program is kind of like working with a glass pane or something like that. It's the whole point of it is that you paint on a transparent layer, one on top of the other, and then you put the layers on, together in a big stack, and then look through it for the final image. And so, as you can see right here, this is my layers for the first thing. It's rather small and stuff. Oh, thought I saw something. So far, so good. Anyway, as you can see, the letters right here, and it says background. Oh, here, let me lower this a little bit. There's more icons up above where my face is. You'll see them as soon as, we get started and things, because I'll turn off the camera and everything. But for the most part, this is currently set to opaque mode, where it's a complete solid background. We can actually go here, left click, and then go to Add Alpha Channel. This turns it transparent. So now if we grab our selection tool right here, this thing, the fuzzy select tool, we click it, and then press the delete button on our keyboard, it erases it completely. So now when we zoom in, it's going to be just completely transparent. You can make amazing pieces of artwork with this. Here, I'll pull something up really quick. Oh, there we are. I didn't even notice it. All right, let's go to pictures. Ooh, you know what would make this stream better? A little bit of music. Ladies and gentlemen, amazingly epic 80s synth tracks. Completely royalty free, by the way. I just love 80s synth. It sounds amazing. Hey, Nova, let me know if this is a little too loud or anything. Looks like it's coming through. Oh, it's a little loud. Okay, turning it down. Turning it down. Here, let me set this really quick. How's that? I love dual monitor setup, by the way. This is an amazing thing. I'd show you guys, but as you can just look at my social media down below and actually to find out what it looks like I have this set up as. Is it still loud by the anyway, Noah? I think I lowered it as best as I could. There we go. I'm liking that. Anyway, let's get back to the actual session. Go to my artwork folder. Let's see, what's a good example? Ah, this. My donate button. You can't see it really well, but you can... Yeah, it's really hard to show. Let me explain it. Ah, this one. Perfect example. We'll minimize everything really quick. Show you exactly what this is like. You know what? I'll use the other pen. Check this out. You know what? Delete that. You guys can tell if you look at my icon, it's right there. The donate button right here. I'm holding, or move over here. Yeah, you could see it. You'll notice that none of the, you know, none of the background is visible. It's completely transparent. There's a specific reason for this, is because I turned off that setting and paint on the glass. We just did the thing, so I'll put that back in there. Okay, let's begin the tutorial then. Now we don't have anything to, base ourselves off of. So what I usually do is I grab a font, go to my font section, and just draw it out. That's a good song. Kind of glad I picked it. Anyway, let's go to the, font tool. Now, no wait, that's tool options. Here, I'm going to turn off the camera really quick. Whoops. Wrong way. There we go. Turned off the little head cam. Now we have a full thing to work with. Yes, that is in fact GIMP. I know, it's a terrible name. But, it's an amazing program. I recommend this for anyone who wants to get into the graphic arts field. It's a free Photoshop program, or photo editing program. A wonderful, wonderful thing. I do all my artwork as best as I can with this. It's wonderful. I can even make cartoons and stuff out of this too. Alright, let's see. Let's get back to business then. Now, the name of these videos that are going to be is Turos. Ooh, whoa. Come on. There we go. Get the font, but that's a little low, so we raise it up. Good amount would be like 70 to start off with. Okay, so that looks just ridiculously bland. So, fix it up. Oh. The reason why it's Turos Tutorials is because my name is actually Arturo. I usually go by Art and Arthur, whatever, Artemis. Go by millions of names. So, it's my kind of thing. Anyway, we put a comma, set that up. Okay, so let's make this a little bigger actually. Grab the whole font, we resize it, because we want this thing to fill up the middle of the screen. Oh, to move around this area, hold down the middle mouse button, and just drag it. There we go. You can do anything with that. So, now that we have this thing set up and everything, and the letters are right in the size we want them, actually, let's make it a little bigger. 240. Now we just need to change the font. I have a selection of different fonts and things like that, so... Ooh, that looks like a good one. Go back. Once I get things are, commercial free and public domain things. It's just so I can have fun doing things. Oh, that one. Let's go to bold. No, doesn't look that great. On to the next. Ooh, lemon. But I think I've already used a lot of lemon, so... Yeah, it's definitely a pet name. That sounds like the Final Countdown, but different. Like they changed it up and interesting. Like to see how they, prove it. Oh, what? Dang it. Lord of the Flies. Ooh, Perry Gothic. Looks okay, but it could be better. Ooh, permanent. Oh, yeah, perfect. Permanent marker. But let's add a little bit more flair to it. What we're going to do now is duplicate this exact font. You go, let me see, right click, then you go to duplicate layer. And now we have two of the same letters. You can't really tell the difference between the two, so we'll turn that. Oh, this right here. Tector. Decoria? Decoria. I've never heard that word. What does that mean? Here, let me try this out actually really quick. Oh, dang it. I think that looks good. Oh, Taqueria. You goober. Maybe a restaurant or something later. I could go over a taco right now too. As you can see, it immediately, moved it down. So, we'll just erase this then. It's okay because we can see that we turn this one off and turn this one on. It's still there. We're just shifting through the layers. The blue right here indicates that we've selected that particular layer. This little eye right here makes it visible, and this one here makes it locked to editing. It's kind of interesting how it all's set up in this thing. I love it. Photoshop is a little more advanced than this, but for the most part, this is just really simplistic. Now here, let's go to this one really quick too. Oh man, the music died. Here, 1 second. Load up the thing. Quick. There we go. Early 80s synth, royalty free. Sounding good to me. Let's boogie then. We're going to erase the tutorial part, so. Oh. Or the Turo part on the one and tutorial on the other. Oh, come on. There we go. Still on the first layer. There we go. Turn that one off. Alright. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's these boxes. I think you should see them better than there. Yeah, you can see them. These boxes right here that are yellow are format boxes. You can change this to change the shape of the object. I'm going to change the shape right here for tutorials and Turo. Right there. Move that down. Oh, whoops, it says tutor. There we go. That's cool. Now, let's put this in the right place quick. I like this look right here, but I think we could do way better with the style of it. Let's tilt it. Grab the selection, the rotate tool right here. Grab the thing, and as you can see, we click it. That's it. Oh, here, let me move this over here so you can see it. This is the rotate tool too. You can manually do it here. Taco. No. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could. I'll have to draw that really quick though, but I'll figure it out. I'm gonna make this precisely 15 degrees. There we go. Rotate. And boom. Ooh. 1 second. Okay, sorry. Sneezed. Well, we got Turos all set up and everything. That looks good. Let's change this one a bit. Go back to the font. Actually, no, let's grab it. This is the grab selection tool, or, yeah. Grab it and move this. Let's make this bigger, actually. There we go. And boom. You know, a little bit bigger. There you go. Well, it's all black, though, so it's hard to tell. Let's see. You know what? There you go. Get rid of this one really quick. Delete layer. There we go. That looks good. Wait, did the music stop? I thought I set that thing to an hour. Man, piece of junk. YouTube, I tell ya. There you go. Royalty-free retro synthwave. 10 hours. And this is exactly 10 hours. Alright. Let's add a taco now. Of course, we need a reference taco, so open the pin in a page right here really quick. Oh. Usually I have images of things I like. Oh, here, 1 second. That's good. I have a set of images as a reference. I'm going to add a taco really quick. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to add a pencil. That would be better. Or, not sure. No, I am not. Get your mind to the gutter, woman. Oh yeah, and might I remind everybody too that this is here. Let me just let's let the Nightbot tell them really quick. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Ah, that's right. I didn't set that up yet. That's okay. I'll set it up later. Let's get back to the thing. I know what we could do. Pencil and paper. With a... Let's look that up actually really quick. Oh, come on. There we go. Pencil. Paper. On desk. There it is. Ooh, that's a good one. Loose leaf pencil. I like that one. Okay, did it open? Well, this is being a dork, so I'm gonna move that. I know exactly what I'm looking for, though. We're going to go ahead and create a new layer first. We're just going to make it transparent, but there's also other options to like make it whatever color you want. And there it is. It's right on top of the others. So now check this out. I grab this paint tool. Oh no! Undid it. Or at least just made it invisible. Oops. Go back, put that back on there. Excuse me one moment. Ah, man, that thing. I'm sorry if the mic busts and things like that. Or pops in. It's, I don't know, it's really weird on my end. Anyway, let's get back to it. We'll hide the Turo. That's perfect right here. This looks amazing. But I think we should add some icons right here. So, actually, no, we'll keep the tutorials up and we'll just fade it. This right here is opacity. It measures how, transparent the actual thing is. If we move it around a little bit. No, wrong layer. So always make sure the blue thing is on the layer you wish to, do things on. See? Faded out of existence. This one good. There we go. We'll do it like this. That's a reference. We'll zoom in a little bit. Alright. As you can see, our pen's a little too thick, so we'll go here to the size. Change the thing to 2 or 5 actually. Oh, kind of familiar with the art programs, but they're hard to work with for me. Yeah, a lot of art programs are kind of, janky. I mean, Photoshop is definitely not beginner friendly. You'd have to watch a ton of tutorials to figure that out. This is way easier to work with. Let's draw paper. Right, dot there. Oh, and if you press the shift button, if I press it again, it creates a line that's automatically fit to whatever I want. We'll not do that though. Oh, and while we're in mode 2, you can press Control to immediately lock it into place. It's going to be set to a particular degree based on what the placement is. There's to be. Ooh, new word for that. How? There we go. Or how's Krita like? Is it any good? No. Ooh. I have an idea. See how I did this? I'm going to add a page crease. So, what do we do first is probably just erase this. To zoom in, by the way, to do this, simply hold the Control key on your keyboard and rotate the wheel. Extreme close-up, whoa! But anyway, bam. Oh, that doesn't look good. We gotta do something about that. Not that. Excuse me. See these right here? These are certain settings for the actual brush itself. See, when you're erasing, you're using a negative brush. It's just like the pen brush we used, but, it subtracts rather than adds. So, we can actually change a bit of the settings here to make it solid. Bam. Completely erased. Or, we can add smooth stroke. This is kind of wonderful, because then it slows down our pens, like, I'll talk about that in a bit, but in the meantime, let's get this done. One of the key points I like to do is erase around the corners, where we do it, and then we'll have this whole chunk to deal with. The little bit. And then fold the page. Now to add some visual flair, because we don't simply want that. That's just ridiculously lame. So, I like to do that. How would you describe this, Noah? Let me know in the comments, you know, what you would think it is. I think it looks, you know, just like garbage. So that's where this thing comes in. Smooth stroke. Click that. Depending on this number right here, our stroke will look a lot better. Man, I should get a drink of water. Oh, it looks like we dropped 22% of the frame, or detected frames, 2 minutes ago. Sorry about that, folks. Like I said, gotta work with what you got. There we go. I think that looks good. We can also skew a bit of the corners too, since it's not looking so boxy. Let's go to this tool actually right here. This is known as perspective tool. It warps the current image to whatever our current perspective is. You just have to specify, and then grab the 4 corners of it. So we can get it all in the one thing. Move really quick. There we go. This little box right here, by the way, it's to finalize our system. I'll put that right there really quick. These 4 corners represent the object that we're going to move and stuff. So easy fix would be just to see? Now it looks like we're looking onto this way. We can also push that inward, giving the illusion of depth. That's good. Let's stretch it out. It's actually best to work, as you can see, this is pretty difficult for just that little thing. So here, I'll show you a really cool technique. The most difficult thing you can learn. Drag, Control, X. I'm just kidding. And then Control V. Then what we want to do with this is just simply press the new button. Boom. This yellow line you can see right here is the... Here, let me zoom in a little more. This yellow line right here is the actual, like, frame of this thing. It's like putting a sticker on a piece of glass. As you can tell, you know, it's just all whatever. So let's get it back to its, you know, the way we want it. Grab that. Click that. See how that looks. Oh, I think it looks good. Okay. I think that looks really good. Oh, this selection tool, by the way, the only way it actually, like, you know, the only way you can use it is to grab the actual object. Since we only drew our black line on this thing, or this layer, the only way we can actually grab this black line or anything is to grab it like this. You'll see an icon, like a no sign above your cursor, or the plus part of your cursor. It doesn't appear if you're selecting something, so you can then drag the selection dot. I want to rotate a little bit more. Rotate. There we go. Okay, so now this is all in good, but why isn't it like colored or anything like that? Or where's the depth and stuff? So let's go to this thing really quick, our selection tool. Grab that. Now you can see a bunch of dancing ants. Yeah, I can see it on this side. That looks good. Those ants tell us, you know, where exactly we're grabbing and things like that. Now, what we could do is, like, just paint. But as you can see, it doesn't blend in well. Plus, it looks pretty tacky, so what you do here is you go to Edit. Oh, wait, no. You go to Select right here, and you go to Grow. It enlarges the selection you currently have. You can set it to whatever pixels and things. From what it looks like here, 1, 2, 3, and then to the line. So I think maybe 2. Let's try that out. Oh yeah, see? Now it's perfectly in the lines. Well, somewhat. Maybe a little boost, so go back to the select. Grow. We're just going to do one right there. That looks good. And now we could just simply paint it white, but it's going to obviously paint on a layer. So we'll create a new layer and go under it. As long as this thing gets untouched, you'll be okay. So new layer, transparency. And we can name this like color layer. I usually don't, but it's best to, get the help. Okay. Now watch. I do that. And now we get the smooth blending you see most of my drawings and stuff. Looks amazing. Let's do the same thing to the outside, right here. Grow. Okay, and there we go. Looking good. Go back to the color layer. We got a piece of paper. But we could do way more than this. Like, this could do something. We could do something with this. This right here is known as the blend mode, or blend tool. If I just simply do this, does that. Or like this. It draws this kind of thing based on the line we put in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this little, I'm going to grab this little chunk. I'm going to grow my selection. Excuse me. Hands are kind of full. Anyway, grab my selection, grab this tool, and we're going to go from this to this. Oh, that's a little too much. We can also change this thing too. Click it, and we have a bunch of different options. Let's pick that one. That's good, but it just goes from white to blank. So flip it. Now it's black to blank. Bam. It's just a matter of, playing it by sight. I want to do here and watch how it blends. Looks good, right? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I think it looks good. And then to make it opposite or things like that, go back to the color. Oh, okay, yeah, so we can't do that. There we go. And then go back to the color. Grow our selection. That song's good. So now the paper's like this, folded, so we want to go like that. Oh, whoops. Again, this is all just, play by sight. There's no specific thing you can do with it. There we go. I think it looks good. But we could definitely fade it a bit to, make it look better. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my weeb. I think it looks good too. But like I said, we could definitely make this like lighter things. So we're going to go into these other options right here. We go to color, and we go to brightness and contrast. This is where the fun stuff begins. Oh man, I got a frog in my throat or something. Ah, there we go. Right here it controls the brightness and the contrast of this image and things. Watch. Ooh, it's all dark and spooky. Oh no, it's back to white again. We want to get the colors right on point. There we go. The contrast also changes the thing too. we want to get the shine effect to show up. I think right there looks good. Yeah, because then you could tell it's a white paper, but with a bit of shadowing and things. I think it looks good. Yeah, we'll stick with that. But now, as you can see, we can't really grab it or anything. Well, that's where this comes in. We turn this off really quick, and we go to right-click, and we go to this option right here, New from Visible. It creates a duplicate layer that's similar to the new layer. Now we can put these ones in a folder and put away. So to create a new group, we just go to right-click, go to New Layer Group, and there we go. Then we just simply drag those into the new layer group. We can turn them on, turn them off anytime we want. So watch. See? There we go. We can turn them on if individually or completely. So we'll turn that off completely, minimize it, and now we have this piece. Move this down. There we go. And there's the Turos Tutorials. Now that we have a paper, let's put the pencil. I like the pencil. You know what? Maybe we could do a paintbrush. Give it something new. Let me know what you guys think. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to. The difference between, speaking of pencils and paintbrushes, the difference between the two may not be obvious, but check this out. Let's go to pencil first. You can see that's all pixelated, right? But when we go to paintbrush, it's all smooth and has a bit of a fading effect. The reason for this is that the pencil tool creates hard edge painting brushes based on whatever's in this box right here, and over here too. You can change it to whatever setting you want, but for the most part, that's what it looks like. You know, I'm going to use this brush too. This is my preferred one. Nice thick outlines. Extra thick. Oh, that's a little too thick for that, so gotta lower this. Not that way. So, you know, I'm gonna go back to the other one. If we click it, then let's get this box right here. That's the one we used. We have this set to 5. There we go. I like the way that looks. So we don't want to draw on this, because if we do, it's going to just, permanently destroy it. So let's create a new layer. Always remember this, when in doubt, use a new layer. Or duplicate a layer, a previous layer. Because now we can draw on it, and it won't harm it. Man, I'm liking this. I'm digging this song. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this one. This is a good song. Okay, so let's. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna do pencil. I'm just classic and old school like that. So, pencil's pretty simple. Just a matter of shapes. Oh, whoops. Let's not use a pencil to make a pencil. We want a 45 degree. 45 degree. Okay. Oh, this looks a little thicker. Yeah, that one's right. Oh. I like to add a lot of detail into my things, so what I'm going to do here is create the rim for the middle piece. And then they're bumpy, so like that on both sides. And then followed up by a cap. There we go. And then of course we just need to like that. Or you know what? Let's make it. There you go. It's not a complete bubble, but it is rounded. Looks amazing. We also need to add a little more detail to this part so you can tell it's the tip that's sharpened, what's not. There we go. We can also add the detail for the line, but I don't want to. It looks good at Wiz. We just need to add this little thing. The point. And boom, we got a pin. And you can make this any way you want. You can even add like whatever that thing is supposed to be. Thumb guard. Yeah. You can make one of those on there too. Really, it's all up to you. Let's add a little bit more detail here, though. Oh, whoops. There you go. Oh, and remember, if you make a mistake like this, press Control Z to undo it. There we go. Oh, that doesn't look good. There you go. That looks good. I like it. So let's now fill it in with color. We could make an extra, a new layer for color, or you can use the old layer for this, but I think it's best to make a new layer for every little thing you do. Sorry, I was yawning. Feels better. Let's just make a new color layer. Okay, so let's grab the eraser, the pencil, the tip, and the metal. You know what? Let's grab, the pencil itself. Grow selection. Keep forgetting. Always remember the select, not the edit. The edit's for like undoing certain mistakes and stuff. Grow selection by 3. Boom. Now we just go to our color layer. Oh, and to get new colors, we just have to click one of these two boxes. It's sort of like paint. So let's see. My pencil is like this color. So yeah, that looks good. And then we just go to our layer and then drop it in. Then we go to select our select tool, go to the top layer, grab that, new color, pink. Would you look at that? The yellow morphs into the pink. Each one of these things does a specific attribute for the color itself. This one here, obviously, turns the shading down and things like that. This one here turns it from the brightness up, giving us a variety of different colors. We need a pink color, so that's good. And well, it's best to figure out yourself. But here, let me pull it up really quick. This right here changes it from the blue spectrum, the green spectrum, and the red spectrum, blue spectrum, and green spectrum. Like you take this base color. Oh. Well, for the moment, we're going to have a bit of a recess as we continue on with this, So I will be right back. All right, 1 second. Hold this. Pause that really quick. And commercial break. Alright. Ooh, we got another viewer. Alright, let's get back to the scene then. Awesome. Today we're going to be continuing, the stream. For those who did not, weren't here before. Let me do that. So, we got the pencil done. We got the color picked out. Let's go back to our color layer. Go to the grow, dang it, I keep going to edit. There we are. Select, grow, go 3, and boom. There we go. Looking good. We'll add the shine effect in a bit, but for the most part, we just have to get this thing corrected. Okay, then we get some gray. I have one right here, just so happened to be there. Get the selection tool, go back to the thing, go to select, go to grow selection by 3, select all that. Then we just go back to our color layer, drop it. Good. Now we just need one more part, the tip. Oops. If you ever click one of your lines and you see that it's grabbing more than the line, that's only because, it's grabbing the transparent parts. Even though you can't see it, those parts are counted as, transparent. Okay. Ooh, here's an interesting thing too. I have one selected. You can see the marching ants. If I hold down the control button on the keyboard, you'll see that my cursor has a minus button and a wand under it. The minus button deselects certain things selected. If we press the shift button, you can see that it's changed to plus. So now I can select multiple things. See? Then deselect, select. I hope it looks. So here we're just going to select this chunk right here. Go back to the color layer. Go to select, grow, bigot, and then there we go. That's tan, so I got a tan right here. And we'll paint it, and boom! We have a pencil. Oh, whoops. If you ever happen to be grabbing something that's not supposed to be grabbed, you can just simply drag your thing out of the box or window and click it. It'll free up the selection. See, there we go. Now this is all good, and we can turn this off and stuff, and obviously it's still there. It's like I said, it was like painting on glass. But here's the thing. We want to have this effect too, right? So to do that, we use this thing. And we just do the black part, and we do this. But look at that, it does it for the whole thing. And we can't select just one color, because if we do, it'll only select that one color. So how do we get it to select all of it? Easy fix. We just simply go to new layer, go to transparency. Like I said, when in doubt, just grab a new layer. We'll turn the paper layer for right now off. We go to our thing. We'll still, see that effect, but we can fix it by means of just selecting what's from the pencil layer, the line layer. There, there, there. To select multiple things again, you hold the shift button and simply click it. You'll select anything in that range, and you'll see the marching ants. Okay. Now if we've done that, we can make it bigger and actually combine them if we can. See? It'll combine them automatically. So now we just have to do this. Click that. Go to our top layer, the shadow layer. And now, because we only selected this area, if we do it now, see? It fades the pencil properly. Looks good, but we can do better. There. No. Yep. That's good. But this is where the cool part comes in. That's dark, right? remember this opacity? You can simply drag that to change its effect. There we go, that looks good. We can also flip this too, but I'm not gonna, actually, let's flip it. This right here is the flip tool. It flips the current selected layer. So if I do this, it'll do this. And there we go. That looks good. So now that's good. Let's do that again. Or let's see the layers actually. Like I said, the pencil here is made up of 3 different layers. The base line, the shadow, and this wonderful thing, the color. Put that, and bam, we got it. There's also a really cool thing you can do, but we won't do it right at the moment. We'll do that a little bit later. For right now, we're just going to do what we did before. Right click right here, go to New from Visible, and now we have an individual pen. In fact, now we can make another layer group, so we go right here, left click, or no, I'm sorry, right click, go to New Layer Group, and we just drag all the layers that were visible. So the pencil, this, and this. Just drag each one, oops, get in there, into that. And boom, there's the pencil. And now, oh, there it goes. Bam, there we go. Awesome. We just drag that down. Let's name these really quick. To name these, you double click the word, you then type in the name you need. So this is paper, and then you press enter to keep the changes. Let's do that again. Double click, name, enter, and there we go. So far, the reason why we don't have this placed anywhere right now is because we can just do that right now, actually. Let's bring in this thing, bring in our lettering. So we turn up the tutorial part. Oh, and as you can see, these are drawn over because they're they're higher above the list. If we drag them lower, then they're in the background. They're in the background proper. I think it looks good. We can also rotate it too, so I'm going to do that really quick. The reason why I want to make it this way is because it's hard to say. It's juxtaposed to that. Oh, whoops. Yeah, if you press any other thing while in a certain mode, it's not going to keep the changes. So, do that. Rotate. There we go. Then we drag that right there. It looks good. There's one part down. So these tutorials are for billions of different things. Video games, you know, writing and music, and of course art, as you guys know, or you guys are seeing. So let's add like a controller for the gaming and a, let me see, paper, controller. Ooh, and a musical instrument. I'll put the ocarina, in fact. It's a sweet potato flute. It's a really cool looking instrument. I love playing that thing. So let's get that done. But before we do that, let's play some music. Aw, yeah. 80 cents is awesome. Let's take the Turo and that, turn them off. And turn these off. And we'll go to the pencil layer right here. create a new layer. There you go. So now, turn them back on really quick just to see. The controller should go right here, so we'll select layer 3 and then we'll draw. Let's see some. Ooh, I know. We'll do a controller alright, but we're not going to do like the standard Sega Genesis controller. We'll do the Atari controller. So let's go back our images here. Look what that looks like. There you go, the stereotypical game controller. Well, you know what? Maybe we should use the NES controller. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm, you know, partial to whatever. Let's see. Oh, that's a cool controller. Ooh! No, we already have an ocarina, and it has the round shape, so we definitely need something to offset the shape. What should we do? Maybe the SNES? Oh, you know what? Even better. It's improvement. It's improved form. Oh yeah, that's perfect. The dog bone. Okay, so now we know what to go for. We'll put it in. Okay, turn those layers off. Now, we can't really just, you know, we could just draw a circle, but as you can tell, the smooth stroke can only, dang it, come on, there. The smooth stroke can only do so much. And we could just, you know, click, shift, and then click, do that, but then the square, it looks a little janky looking and not really good. So, there's another method to do these sort of things. This right here is a circle selection button. Draws a circle no matter what size. Hold the shift button and it forces it to be a perfect circle. Let go, and you get an oval or whatever shape you want. We want, oh, and if you press the control button, it makes it double the size. We just want one that's about like that big. Actually, you know what? Let's get paper as a reference. That looks good. Oh, whoops. Control Z. Dang it. A little tricky. Yeah. There you go. And now check this out. We paint in. Oh, whoops. Perfect circle. Looks amazing. Okay. But now that's just one circle. If we press Control Z, it'll select our thing again. So we'll do that. But like I said, we're just selecting a big object. We use the glow effect in our select box, but let's use the shrink. We'll do it by 2 pixels. Oh, whoops. Control Z. Control Z. That's better. Let's use a shrink. There, see? Then we just simply delete. Oh, as you can see though, if we do that, just delete, gives it a bit of a sharp edge. We don't want that. So let's feather the edges. Now watch what happens. Looks proper now. So we got a perfect circle. So here, let's copy that really quick. Control C, Control V. There we go. Make it parallel. Bam. And then we, as you can see, if we try to color, it's not going to do anything. So, oops, that was an accident. Control V, Control V. Come on, move it. There we go. There we go. Now let's grab the pen. If we try to fill it in, it's not going to do anything, so we need to unselect that object. I usually just go outside the thing and click it, or you could just simply press the control button to unselect it. And we just drag that. And it's a little thick, so let's lower the thing. Oops, Control Z, Control Z. There we go. Bam. Kooky, I wonder why it's working like that. Go back to 5. Yeah, see, that's better. Actually, no, let's go 4. This right here is the size bar. You can change the size and thickness of your brush. So, that looks good. Then we go here. And then we'll make the legs here. Go there. We're just going to have to play this one by ear, so make it like this. Then we make a loop. We go back up. There we go. But now, instead of just, doing that, making both sides, what we're going to do is just delete that side. Crazy, right? Why would we do that? Well, here's the wonderful thing. Well, we're also going to shorten this too. It looks a little weird. It's all just a bunch of peaches now, right? So to fix it, we grab this, Control X, Control V, then we just move it. Now, it's still a little bit out of place, so let's fix it really quick. There we go. Then erase the old lines. Boom. Looks good. Let's turn off that there. That looks good. Got a bit here, then boom. But like I said, it's only just one side. But watch this. Grab this, Control C, Control V. Now we have a duplicate of the same thing. And we can flip it. Bam. And there we go. There we go. We have a perfect controller. But now it's just a simple bland controller. We should change its perspective too, right? Well, actually, we should first color it. And you know what? Maybe we should make it bigger too. Let's grab, yeah, that whole layer. Grab this. This right here is the enlarge section, or enlarge setting. There you go. Oh, and this right here locks the selection, and this resets it. Turns it back to its original size. Then we can just, stretch it now, and it's locked to a fixed frame setting. Scan. There you go. It looks good. I think this is looking pretty good. Okay, turn off the pamper. You know what? I'm gonna do this really quick. Control X, Control V, and then a new layer, the pasted layer, and then go back down here. Okay, wait. What happened? Oh, you know what? I know. We didn't grab this layer, so ended up making a duplicate. So Control C. Go here. Control V. There we go. We can erase this layer, so select it and press delete. It cleared the layer. Go. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time watching this and stuff. It's really cool doing this. Or at least for me, you know. And look, we have two different, you know, grays. We can use that. So, grab the selection tool. Oh, no, I forgot. We're gonna grab this thing and make it bigger. About as big as the paper. So, got that. That. Looking good. Scale. Perfect. You know what? We could make it a little better. We could add a chord. Whoops. Change that color back to black. There we go. And change this to 5 again. Now there we go. Now I'm going to do a bit of freehand, so this may get a little tricky. Layer. Oh, this right here, layer to image size, takes that small little thing, the yellow line spot, and layers it to match the rest of it. So you're working with a bigger canvas. So let's do that really quick. Now we got more space to work with. Now we just grab this. There you go. I think this is looking good. Let me know in the comments if you guys think it's good. There you go. You also want to make sure you don't leave any gaps because, you know, it'll reflect the artwork. Goes under. Goes under. Yep. We just add a plug. There you go. I think that looks good. And then we can just rotate it. Oh wait. Yeah, forgot. Control X. Control V. Control V. New layer. There we go. Now we can just rotate this. Dang it, rotate. Oh, sorry. I clicked the wrong one. There's the button, rotate. Juxtapose it. Oops. There you go. We're not going to see the rest of this controller, or this part at least. It's going to be completely under. You'll see when it's finished though. Man, that's some chill music. I definitely recommend this video I'm watching. I'd show you, but we're already a little late as it is. Okay. Go down. Okay, so this has nothing on it. This has nothing on it. We can delete this one. We'll use this one as our color layer. I'll keep the pencil out. Go back to our line layer for this thing. We'll take these these parts. Opus. Minus. Okay, so we can't grab that. That's okay. We'll just hand color it later. Anyway, we'll take this chunk, that, and we'll give them one color. Just gray, the light gray. Remember though, it's not going to look good unless we actually, like, you know, fade it in properly. So, let's do that. Select, grow, enhance by 3, and boom, there we go. Boop. Oh, whoops. Remember, don't paste or don't print fill on the layer your line layer is. You always want to make an under layer and then fill that in. See? Well, you know what? Maybe we should put it over. That looks good. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. It's okay. Deselect. And then I'll go back to the line layer, and we'll color these the dark colors. Dang, fine. Want to work with want to be like that? Nah, it's better. Grab that. Shift to grab that. Shift to grab that. Shift to grab that and that. And there we go. We go to the dark gray color. And go to grow. 3. Bam. Okay, so that looks bad, but we can easily fix that with a paintbrush. We got it unselected. So, bam. Ba-boom. There we go. Fixed it. We should add some buttons too. I'll do red buttons. Oh, this little button right here switches the colors from this to this. You can't simply just right click in here. It won't do anything like it does in Paint. So you just simply click, select the color, and it puts it there. I'm just going to goofy looking circle. Oh man, I'm loving that sound. There you go. Cut that. Oh, whoops. Oh man, oh dear. I put it on the background layer. Go back to the line layer. Let's do that again. Go. Copy that. And we just Control V every time. Looks like we grabbed a little bit of the thing there, so we can just that. And whoop. There's the buttons. Go to the color layer. Select the objects. Hold the shift button while doing it. Color layer. Paint bucket. Bam. Oops. Forgot to grow the selection. Grow. That's what's cool about this program. It's just tedious enough. Oh, gotta lower the selection. It's just tedious enough. Oh, whoops. Control Z. There we go. Grow. 2. That's better. Bam. Looks good. It's just tedious enough to, you know, take your time, but not tedious enough to, like, you know, not be worth it. Now to make the giant plus sign thing. Now, it's not exactly a PlayStation controller, but you can tell the similarities easily. Plus, let's give it a bit more flair, actually. Let's make it reverse pointed controller. Yeah, I don't think anyone's done this. Where the down and up and left and right are all based on a button. And there we go. That looks a little off though, but we can easily fix that. See this tool right here, the lasso tool? It's a free select tool. We can select freely whatever we want. And then connect it. Then Control X and paste it back in. And there we go. Let's do that one more time. Oh, and if we just let go of the mouse button, we can also drag a line tool. And then just do that. Create fixed points. If it's yellow right here, that means you can connect this point to this point. So there we go. Bam. There we go. You know what? That looks good. Whoops. Let's do this. Bam. Control X, V. Let's move it to the center more, and there we go. I think it looks good. Let's select now the insides of those triangles. Dang it. There we go. Grow by 2. Change the color. Go to our color layer. There we go. And we got a controller. Oh, we forgot one more button. This is easy though. You just have to grab that. Go here. Oh, wait. Go. Check this out. There we go. Now we just have to draw a line around it. Oh, we gotta change our brush back to its original brush setting. Isn't digital art so easy? You can make millions of cartoons with this kind of technique and stuff. It's cool. So we got writing, games, and we just need one. Let's see how it looks so far. Yeah, let's turn this back to its normal thing. Lower this a little. But now it looks pretty bland because of the same thing. Let's change this Turo really quick. Let's change the font. No, no. Ooh, that's a cool one. No. I thought it was going to look way better than one of that. I gotta pick a thing that's me. In fact, I recommend everybody try to find their own name in a font that fits it. You know, just write your name down on Word or whatever, and then go into the font settings and just change it to whatever font fits that word. Or at least what you think fits that word. You know what? I like lemon. I'm gonna go pick a lemon. Where are you, my lemon? Okay, oh, there you are. Make it a little bit bigger. Boom. There we go. I think that looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks really cool. I like it. But again, the words are just black, so we don't want that. Oh, here. 1 second. We gotta combine that image. So here, turn off the paper, turn off the pencil. Go to this layer. This sounds like NBA Jam from the Sega Genesis era. Yeah, I can play some basketball with this. Man, I'm liking the music I picked. I'm saving it. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, new from visible. There we go. These layers are now invisible. create a new layer group, and just drag our boys in there. Oh, looks cool, but I don't like it. That's not right. Bam. There we go. Turn that off. Move that down. We've got so many layer groups. There we go. Now, this looks okay by itself, but we could do way more than that. So we'll just drag this, and we'll create a visible layer, and then we'll just create a new group known as the text. So let's put that in there. Whoops. There you go. Visible. Drag the font back in there. There you go. Bam. That's gone. That's one. That's two. Let's work out this one first. Check this out. We can even grab the font's actual lettering. So let's grab all those letters. Now this is cool and all, but let's give it a bit more pizzazz. Let's go to our... Ooh, I know. Let's go to our Opacity thing. Let's do this. Value 1 against value 2. And instead of black... Actually, let's try that. Ooh, that looks good, but... Let me make it a little more straight. Dang it. There we go. Oh, I think it looks good. But it's a bit jaggy, so we gotta blur it. So to blur it, we go to our filters. Right here. We go to blur, and you'd think you'd pick this one, but that one's just a base blur. What we want is the Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur just, does the whole image, and it'll pull up a window. Yeah, there we go. And we have a preview here, so we just have to scroll down until we see it. There's the current image. If we move it, it's hard to tell, but the out rim is now blurry. We can control the radius by just doing this. That's what it's like now. And that's what we want. A little more, actually. There we go. Bam! Transparent layer. There's my name. And you know what? We have red. We want something that matches that. Let's look back at our thing again. Use the color wheel option. If the cool thing about the color wheel is that whatever color is on this side will be opposite on this side. So like a blue right here will be a yellow, green will be a magenta, orange will be like right here, sky blue. Green, let me see, what's a good color? Purple. Purple is this color, reversed. You just have to go complete, straight line from one color to another to get the opposite inverse. And then this triangle here represents its shading from dark and light to its base color. It's quite fascinating. I like using this method though. It gives me more control. But this is definitely, it's really up to you, really. Let me see, what's a good color that opposes red? Maybe this is the area. We can also do a color like here too. One thing's for sure though, we should not use green and red. That doesn't work. I like green, but it's not for everything. Ooh! Oh. Let's see. Now. Oh, you know what? I have a perfect idea. We'll take a yellow, like this, and the secondary color. There you go. drag it, and there we go. And we'll make it, we'll focus right here. Oh, here, let me do this really quick. There we go. Back in the view. So that, we'll take that and we'll change this to like orange. We'll also darken it too. Make it like a brown color. There, that's better. So now, let's go back to our Opacity. Or actually, no, let's go back to our selection tool. Go to that font. Grab these. There we go. Now, we could just do that, but I want to show you something really cool. It's just going to make this effect. We can control that, however. See this shape right here? It's linear, meaning it'll turn from black to clear, and that's it. But we can change it to different effects. I want bilinear. Now watch it. I go from the center out. It does that. Cool, right? But no, I don't want that one. I want it reversed. So to reverse it, we press this little button right here. Flips the colors. So now when we do it, looks like that. I'm liking this. This is really cool. No. Actually, you know what? I think I like this one more. Yeah. Or there we go. It's still blurry too, or still jagged. See? The jaggies. We don't want that. So, let's change it. Repeat the Gaussian blur. Beautiful. But it looks very basic. Grab this layer group, move that down here. Turn on that stuff. Looks very basic though, not really much to it. So, here's where the cool thing happens. Oh wait, 1 second. I believe this one should be a little more in. There we go. That looks cool. But let's make it pop out. It looks flat, like, you know, a board. So what we're going to do is grab this thing and go to the filters again, but instead of Gaussian blur this time, we're going to use light and shadow. And we're going to add a drop shadow. Give it a second. There we go. Drop shadows, you pretty much know what those are. They're shadows that appear when you put a light source onto it. It won't put the light source on there, but it will put the shadow effect that appears around it. Really, I use this a lot. But not only just for the shadow effects, I use it for the glow too. I'll show you that in a second. We want to make this one glow and this one all deep and dark. Right here controls the X position of where the center is going to be, and this controls the Y position where the center is going to be. I want to make that one 5 and this one 0, because then it's going to be just straight downward. And let's give it a bit of a lean too, but in reverse. To do the reverse, just put a negative mark right there. And then we don't want this thing on. It'll fix it to where it'll take the shape of things. So we would want that off. Opacity is how deep we want the shadow, so we want that all max. Actually, no, let's make it like 80. There we go. And watch. It's building it. Bam. Cool, isn't it? Oh man, amazing. But it's not that dark. But that's an easy fix. We just simply brighten up the layer. A little better, but not that dark either. So we'll just duplicate it. A little more. There we go. Then we just merge it down. Combine the layers. This right here is the merge button. There we go. Now it's it looks like a solid object. You know, I'm liking this thing. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, and I was going to show you this too. You know what? Let's use this font layer. Do that. Grab this, the tutorial layer. We're going to do another drop shadow, but this time... Actually, what? Let's just duplicate it. Bam. There we go. Make it dark. Watch this. Boom. Cool, huh? What we did was, you know, move the drop shadow layer from one point to another. So to make this more like, you know, sinister looking, let's change the opacity. And then we duplicate it and move it downward. That looks amazing, doesn't it? I know, right? Oh man, that's beautiful. But here, let's lower this layer right here really quick. See how that looks. That's what it looks like off. Slowly add some depth to it. That looks good. And there we go. I think that works. What do you guys think? Let me select the background. Oh, the controller. I forgot about that. It doesn't look shiny. Here, we can easily fix that. Bam. Okay, where's the... No? Oh, yeah. That's the one we want to edit, so... delete that really quick. And then this is the one that's, you know, we want to manipulate, so... we'll do that. Turn off all these layers really quick. You know what, let's keep our workstation clean. We got the paper right here, a pencil. Let's put that in a group. So, drag that into there. Into there. There we go. That's in there. And, yeah, we want to add new from visible. Drag that out. Oh, dang it. Forgot, we gotta do the thing. Delete layer. Let's put the... That's better, so... those three have to go put in a layer. New group. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Bam. Minimize it. Okay, so there we go. That's the line layer. That's that layer. Let's add the shade layer. New from visible. Go to this. So we want the layer to, or the shade actually, to go from here downward. Or like this point downward. So we'll only grab the parts that are specifically to be shiny for the moment. So grab that, and that. And grab that too. Then when you do this, fade, we change this color to black and go to the middle layer. Oh, whoops. Let's delete that. We need a new layer from there. There we go. Now, actually, let's do something really cool. Let's use a radio. Oops. No. You know what? Yeah, let's not do that. Let's go back to our linear. That looks cool. Oh yeah. See what I did there? One complete peeling, does it? Yeah. So let's fix that really quick. Okay. We gotta grow the selection. Ooh, that sounds smooth. Oh. Man, I really picked some good music. That looks cool. Oh wait. There we go. Beautiful. Look how it looks. Bit of a raycast, shine effect. It looks beautiful. Now let's go back to our line layer. We don't worry about, you know what, let's do the chord. Grab that, and then grab the middle area. We'll do the same effect, but this time we'll use traditional bilinear. We increase the selection by 2. Go back to that layer. When you do this, oh, whoops. I'm gonna flip that. Now that looks cool. Oh, whoops. It's alive. Now to do this kind of thing, check this out. We grab the colored layer. Oh, whoop. No. Ow. Let me see. You think we just grab the colored layer and things like that, right? Well, we're not going to do that. To make this sort of effect on a curved surface and things like that, you actually grab the original color layer. Okay, so we're gonna have to grab the lasso. This mixing in. I just do that, that. No. Dang it. Oh, that's what's cool too about these things. You can drag them. Sorry about not mentioning that earlier. There you go. There you go. There you go. Control X, Control V. That looks good. Now, see, it selected the whole object. That's what we want. So drag this down here. Or no, you know what? See, that's what we wanted. Just the one solid color. Here's the cool part. We grab it. We can shrink the selection from it. So let's shrink it by 4. See? Although, granted, you'll have to like do whatever to get it to where it goes like this, but for the most part, you can just do that. And then we just simply paint it black. And then up top, see it. Oh, what the? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the actual color layer, so we must have pulled it off. There you go. This right here is the anchor layer. It puts a thing underneath. But you know what? Let's make it easier. Let's delete this area right here. There, so now it's completely clear. Grab this tool. And grab our big boy again. Yeah. Now we're going to use that that shift feature I showed, or was telling you about. Shift and just easily just retrace your steps slowly. It may look a bit jaggedy, but it just takes a bit of practice to get it to look smooth. There we go. Now we just have to turn it off. And then we also should blur it too. Ooh. Thank you. Whoever did that ring thing. Oh. Well, guys, we're gonna have to leave it here for a bit. Doing it. But thank you all for joining. When we next do this, we'll continue where we left off and finish up. Oh, you know what? Actually, we're almost done anyway, so let's do this really quick. I'm gonna complete it real quick. There. And just filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Get as blurry as you possibly can. Bam. There you go. Right? Let me grab this little guy. Oh, no. We're gonna finish up this little thing quick, and then we're gonna, end the stream. But for the most part, we're pretty much done. We just have to, back and admire our work. There we go. Let me see. That's the color layer. So Control C. We go to this layer and Control V. Oh, it's not going to show up, so gotta air image the boundary. Easy, guys. No one's here. It's my dogs, or my aunt's dogs, really. There we go. There's the thing. Just drag that down. Oh, you know what? We don't even need this layer. Yeah, we just needed this one. Yeah, we just need this layer. It's the right size and everything, so we can just... Actually, let's... yeah. Let's make a new layer. New layer. Transparent. Let's get the paintbrush again. There we go. I know. See, like I said, it doesn't, look right. You have to force it to look right. It's like sculpt. That looks correct. Smooth. Just like this song. Repeat the Gaussian blur, and boom, we got ourselves a chord. A three-dimensional chord. We can just merge those two together, actually. Merge down. And for a little bit more effect, we can blur it up one more time. That looks good. Let's see how big the blur radius is. Looks good. So now, let's go check out our work. Well, first we had a new from layer, or new from visible. There, boom. We turn this thing off. Oh, there. Bam. Turn all our stuff back on. Okay, so we want this thing to be under the paper and under the letters. Or no, over the paper, under the letters. There we go. 2 hours, 3 minutes. I think that looks amazing. What do you guys think? Drop a comment or whatever as soon as you, say something. I like this. I like it a lot. Man, look how clean and crisp it looks. Well, this will be the entire intro for our, show. So, thank you all for, joining us on our stream. 1 second. Little head cam, where'd he go? Hey, oh, whoop. We'll slow down. Back up we go. There we go. Oh man, that looks amazing. Yeah, I'm in the right angle. Thank you all for joining me for a Turos Tutorials. I hope this tutorial has, showed you what you can do with GIMP at least. Or the effort I go into my artwork and things. You guys can do the same things with whatever you can come up with. I will be seeing you guys later. Bye-bye.